Alright, what's up guys? I'm back to do another video. I know it's been a while since I've actually made a video. I think it's been, what, 2 weeks now. And the only reason why I had waited so long to make another video is because this past week and the other week I was studying for finals, and this past week was my finals week. So I really didn't have time to make a video. So I had to wait till then. This is why it's been so late for me making a video. I apologize to the subscribers that I have, you know, who are actually subscribed to my channel. So with all that being said, this video I just want to talk about basically Sheamus, really. You know, when people talk about who they think the next face or the next top star of the company is, you know, they throw a lot of names out there. You know, people say The Miz. People want to say Zack Ryder now, even though a lot of these people who are fans of Zack Ryder weren't fans of Zack Ryder back when he was in La Familia with Edge and Kurt Hawkins. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they throw a lot of names around there. And, you know, in my honest opinion, I think Sheamus could be one of the top stars, if not the face of the company, of the WWE. Now, whether it's on SmackDown or Raw, it really doesn't matter. You know, I can see him being a top draw on either SmackDown or Raw, you know. So, and I know this is very very contradicting to my previous videos that I've made about stars, especially with Sheamus, considering he's already been a WWE champion twice. But here's the thing, and I've come to this realization. You know, the logic in WWE is, if you have the WWE championship, you're somebody. You know, you're no, and if you don't have the championship, you're nothing. You know, you're irrelevant. You don't mean anything. So, and you know, I've said that 1,000 times in my previous videos, and you know, it's some truth to that. If you're not WWE champion, or if you're not world champion, or if you're not in contendership for those championships, you're nobody. And you know, there's some truth to that, considering how they use their stars. And might I add, they are kind of changing up how they are building up these stars. And if you have paid attention, you saw, if you watch Superstars, you saw Michael Hayes come out with Tyson Kidd, with Michael Hayes being Tyson Kidd's new manager. And I mean, hey, you know, take it for what it is. I think WWE is realizing that it's time to start building new stars, even though John Cena and Randy Orton are the top guys of the company right now, and those are the guys who have the world championships. I think if they want to do it right, they'll build younger and newer stars around these guys. So, and I hope so. I hope they just don't get buried like they have been. Up until this point. So, you know, I'm always giving chances to WWE because I love the WWE. You know, regardless of all the flaws that they have. So, hopefully they'll get their act together. But anyway, going back to Sheamus, you know, it took Sheamus losing the WWE Championship and actually falling as low as he could have, with him jobbing out to every wrestler under the sun on Raw for, it was like a good couple of weeks where he was just jobbing out to everybody. And then he finally won his U.S. Championship, and then he lost it going to SmackDown. Now he's on SmackDown. So, you know, all through that, I've actually looked back on Sheamus's career so far in WWE after him losing the WWE Championship. So, you know, he had his whole little tiff with Santino Marella, which I also found very funny. I don't know why people don't like Santino Marella. But I really don't know why. But I found, you know, his promos with Santino very entertaining. And then, of course, his feud with John Morrison was also very, very entertaining. They got those two put on some really good matches. and they had their best match at TLC in that ladder match. That was an amazing match with those two. And, you know, so he's a very good in-ring competitor, and at the same time, he's also very good on the mic. You know, you can tell who's comfortable with their character by how they talk on the mic. Sheamus is very comfortable with his character. That's why he's so good on the mic. And then you can compare him to somebody like R-Truth, who, you know, I'm kind of 50-50 on R-Truth's character, but his mic skills are lacking because he's not comfortable yet with his character. That's why he sucked it up. He was sucking it up on Monday Night Raw last week. That's why. So that's a very good black and white comparison of somebody who's comfortable with their character, and that leads to better promos and better mic skills, as to somebody who's not comfortable. They won't have good mic skills and they won't be able to give a good promo like R-Truth. So with that being said, you know, I think that's what it took. It took him actually becoming a mid-card star, which he should have been starting out in his career. Because like I said, I really didn't like Sheamus at all. And the only reason I didn't like him was because he got pushed over everybody and he won the WWE Championship. And then don't even mention the fact that he was friends with Triple H. And then, you know, that ties into all the politics and all the bullshit that people talk about on the IWC. So, you know, I really didn't like the guy. But now that he's in that mid-card, you know, upper to main event mid-card position right now, you know, I can actually appreciate his character because he's not being forced down our throats. And, you know, it's kind of the same thing with Alberto Del Rio if you think about it. Because Alberto Del Rio has been pushed down our throats since before the Royal Rumble. And, you know, he still hasn't won the world title yet. And now that he's on Raw, he's kind of taking a back seat. Well, right now, he's taking a back seat to John Cena and The Miz. And I'm starting to appreciate his character more. I think what I'm basically trying to say is, you know, let these guys be themselves. Like, this is their first year in the business. You know, these guys don't need the WWE Championship or the World Championship to get over. Just let them be themselves and, you know, put time and effort into them, but don't make it the only reason you're doing it is because you can give them the world title. You know, actually build these guys up. Let these guys get comfortable with their character. Let these guys show off their skills and their mic skills and let them feud with other people. It doesn't have to be for the World Championship, you know. Actually give a damn about your stars. And, you know, this is not with Sheamus and Alberto. This is with everybody. You know, give everybody some time. Don't just give them time and shove them down our throats because you want them to be world champion. You know what I'm saying? Because you have your own agenda to push. Actually, let these guys have mic time. This was everybody. Just give the mid-card mic time. Let these guys get over with the fans. And, you know, that's how you build new stars. And I think because Sheamus isn't being pushed down my throat anymore, and because Alberto Del Rio isn't being shoved down my throat like they were when they first started out, I can actually appreciate their character more. Because I can actually sit and actually appreciate their mic skills and actually appreciate their matches, which I couldn't when they were being pushed down my throat. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like people shoving something down my throat. If I don't like it, I don't like it. So with them not being shoved down my throat now, I can actually appreciate their characters and their in-ring ability and their mic skills. And I can actually say that these guys will be your next faces of the WWE and, you know, the top guys of the company. And that's how it's supposed to be. You know, these guys have their entire career ahead of them. Don't give them everything on a silver platter their first year. Make them earn it, you know? And let these guys get over by themselves without giving them a world title, you know, and actually bring prestige back to the world championships. Yeah. But, anyway, with that being said, Monday, I will be making 2 videos, one before Raw and one after Raw, basically giving my thoughts on the storylines and everything that's taking place so far. And on Friday, I will be giving my prediction video for the Over the Limit pay-per-view, which is next Sunday. I think that's it. Make sure, if you guys are new, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Also, check out my other videos. And for everybody else, I will talk to you guys next week. See you later.